Another thing that makes us special is our experiences. We've all had different experiences, that's for sure. It's amazing what different people experience. Some good, some bad, real bad. And sometimes you wonder if it's even worth it. I'll be talking about all these different qualities that each person have more in detail in other videos, but I just want to let people realize that there's so many things that make you special. So many things. And personality, the talents you have, and even the experiences that we have can make you special. We have quite a bit of acres. I don't know if that's quite a bit, it's 7. And have a nice pasture for cows. Actually steer, we had raised 3 steer. Like at the chickens, we took a break, but when we did have the steer, 2 of them I had gotten from another farmer, and we brought them into the pasture. I thought, oh, it won't be that hard. I raised my first cow, and it wasn't so hard. Oh, was I wrong? They were so challenging, not learned or taught anything. And so when I tried to get them into the barn, I couldn't. They actually ran through the fence, ran over the road. We had to get the police involved, but they got in. We got them in the barn. Actually, it didn't take as much as I thought, and once they had more people. But it was a hard experience, but a very growing one. And there's other experiences that I learned and grew from. A neighbor taught us more information about steer and cows and better ways to raise them and make sure that they don't get out. Yeah, that was a good experience, and I learned a lot. I'm sure you've learned a lot from your experiences. If you haven't, it's really important to do that. I think I really challenge you to look at a lot of especially your bad experiences, and maybe let them go. Try to learn from them. Let it go. And just trust that whatever happened, how much you got hurt, because you can get hurt pretty bad in this life. I mean, there's abuse and all kinds of abuse. And there's relationships that have been lost and you've been hurt by, and death, and just a whole bunch of stuff. But when we let things go, and we just realize that things happen in this life, it allows us to look at them in perspective and say, how can I grow from this? How can I learn from these experiences? And one thing that I think really is important to learn from experiences, especially from loss, is that there's always somebody that'll support you. I know sometimes it's hard to find those people. That's why, part of the reason why I make these videos and why I'm starting to really wanting to grow in my influence and in my relationships, because I want to really help people to realize how important they are and special, and be a support. Because sometimes we don't have enough support. And this is just the beginning of that. And I hope that you may find some. There's different ways you can get that through support groups, church. There's things online that people can get involved in. There's so much online that you can find out. Just search out. I know a friend of mine who joined a wrestling, worldwide wrestling. I don't get into that too much, but he joined a group because he liked worldwide wrestling, and he built a lot of friendships just through that. I mean, it's a small thing and it's kind of out there, but I know, and then another guy, he does video games and is involved in video games, and yeah, they might be online, but it's a start. And then my wife, she's belonged to things online, and we've actually met some of the people in person. See, these are all building blocks. Everything's a building block, and experiences are building blocks to what you can experience in the future that can really help you. Because as you build support, it's growing from your experiences, and it helps you learn how you can tell if a person that's going to be supportive and not supportive. and how to grow and how to build relationships and support groups, and just all kinds of things, and relationships and family. And I mean, sometimes family members can be tough, and then you learn from them too, how to trust them, how to not trust them, how to work through that stuff. And I'm going to be talking more about that kind of stuff in future videos. Some things can be really dangerous in the way you're thinking, and one of the ways of thinking is not thinking you're special. And it's because it's important to know you're special through all the things that I've been talking about so far.